work on it. Guys, happy Tuesday to everyone. We say that in the office a lot. I am Hedi, your host for the evening. Before I bring up your amazing lineup tonight, we have to talk about me, because I am my favorite topic. I saw you nod your head, thank you, I appreciate that. Guys, I took myself on a little trip recently. Woo! Thank you, that's right, I took myself to the gynecologist. I like to get my pap smeared, I think, to that. Thank you. Perfect, you guys are going to love this. You guys have a new doctor now. And she was very nice and complimentary, you know, as a good gynecologist is. So first, start off nice and slow. Some Usher playing in the back. She began by massaging my breast. Right? She told me I felt normal. And I said, "You're welcome." And then she made her way down under. And there she told me I looked good and healthy. So I said, "Thank you, we've been working out." All right, ladies, get your Kegels in. Yeah, that's right, I'm doing mine right now. And after she was done, you know, with all this, she gave me a little pat on the thigh, and then validated my parking and sent me on my way. Validated my parking, paid for my Uber. Yes, she was indeed the perfect gentleman. Guys, in case you have like poor depth perception and or are blind, I'm really tall. This is like my thing. Sometimes men will say really weird things about my height. Like there was one time this like really old guy just like came up to me and he was like, "Wow, great height." And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you, I can't help it." And he said, "So you must play sports." And I said, "Oh no, I don't play sports, I'm just tall." And he said, "Wow, what a waste." I just thought he was like kind of overreacting about the whole situation. But I am not one to let some old man get me down. So I was like, "All right, listen, Grandpa, okay? If it makes you feel any better, you will probably die tomorrow. You don't have to worry about this whole thing anymore, okay? So RIP in advance to you." Don't worry if he's dead now, that was like 6 years ago. There was one time I was outside a bar, and this guy looks me up and down and goes, "You look like Kevin Durant." Right? Like that was odd, right? Like a little confusing too. I was like, "Fuck me, you're playing me one-on-one." I was like, I am into tall, sexy black men. I just didn't realize I looked like a tall, sexy black man. Now I know why white women find me so attractive. So, you know, mystery solved. Or there was one time I was at a party, and this guy came up to me out of nowhere, told me I was an 8-foot tall giraffe-looking bitch. Yeah. I was like, "Whoa there, buddy, okay? Like that is the nicest, most brilliant, you know, most accurate description I've ever heard in my entire life. Thank you for seeing me for me. I appreciate you, drunk sir." Like, I'm pretty sure he meant it as an insult. However, it had the opposite effect. And he empowered me. And I have him to thank for my confidence today, so give it up for that. Guys, in addition to being like a little bit tall, I'm also like a little bit ethnically ambiguous. I've been told that a time or two. There was one time I was at a bar, and one of those like short, pale, boat shoe wearing men just like materialized before me. And he was like, "Hey, can I buy you a shot?" And I was like, "Ugh." But yeah, I remember. So we take our shot, and he just keeps looking at me. And he goes, so, what are you? And I said, I will give you 3 guesses as to what I am. And if you guess right, I will suck your dick in the bathroom. My mom is proud of me, thank you for asking. So first he goes, Middle Eastern. And I said, wrong. And then he goes, Italian. And I said, wrong again. And then he started looking kind of nervous. And he said, Jewish girl from Long Island? And I said, no, joke's on you. I am from Maryland. Thank you for the shot. Like, I've always felt like there was someone somewhere in my lineage who fucked someone they, like, weren't supposed to. This is just like the end result. I did recently go to a friend's bridal shower, and I chose not to bring a gift. So as my mother taught me, my presence is the present. A lot of people owe me thank you cards. My friend spent an hour opening her gifts. An hour. That is an hour out of my life I'll never have back. I could have done anything in that time. I could have taken a nap. I could have been masturbated. I could have sucked that guy's dick and then watched 2 episodes of The Office. You ladies who do that, you're right. That's all right. That's just like a mean thing? Okay. Well, you should try it sometime. It's really great. Now, guys, a very peculiar thing happens at bridal showers. Gentlemen, you're going to love this. As the bridesmaid's opening all the gifts that her real friends brought her, because their mothers didn't raise them right, someone is collecting all the bows and ribbons and cute tissue paper and is putting it on a paper plate to fashion a hat. This is a literal hat of garbage. And then the bridesmaid puts it on her head, we all take pictures and go, oh my God, you're so cute, what's the wedding hashtag? And that's it, that's how it ends. So I am not a fan of bridal showers. I'm not really a fan of weddings either, actually. I feel like they're like a bit much, or rather, I feel like the people in weddings are a bit much. Like, I used to work at the front desk of a hotel, and we always had a lot of wedding parties stay with us. And they're awful. They're terrible people, they're very needy. Because it was always the bridesmaids coming down. And they'd be like, hi, okay, so we're gonna need 30 champagne glasses, 10 extra bathrobes, and a fruit platter. And I was like, no. We don't just have those in the back because that costs money, so you contract that out ahead of time. And they're like, oh, no, it's fine, she's the bride, this is her day. It's everyone's day. We just have different plans. Yeah, you don't own time because you're a bride. But people do not like when you tell them no. So they're gonna come back at me and they'd be like, you don't understand, she is the bride. This is the only chance you'll ever have in her entire life to ever do this. And I was like, you don't understand. Statistically speaking, she'll be back here in about 8 to 10 years. Maybe by then she'll have contracted those champagne glasses out. I don't like when people have parties for no reason. You guys know what a gender reveal party is? Okay, just you. Perfect. This is great. Okay, well, who came up with that, okay? Let's talk. What the fuck is that? No one knows why that's You know, because sometimes the reveal is hidden in a cake. That's right. If I saw said cake, I would just, like casually walk by, just like, oh my, it's a boy, get your floor cake, we're out of here. Got a dick to suck and tubes this office, don't you? Come on. Or sometimes there's cans of silly string, and they're pink or blue, and you'll spray them all over the parents to be. Yeah, I would just bring mace to the Christmas party. Yeah, you'll never see your baby. Or once the gender is revealed, I would just yell horrible things. You know, like if it's a boy, I would just be like, BAM! And that's like pretty much it. That's like what I do. That's fine, that suffices. But you know, if it was a girl, can't forget about the girls, I would just be like, let's judge all of her decisions and sexually objectify her. Welcome to the world, sweetheart. Now, I just feel like if people are going to have a party for that, then I'm going to have a party for when I get an abortion. Yes, that's right. Not if, but when. Yeah, I am feeling optimistic. Yeah. But like, okay, not really that optimistic right now, because this is something that happened to me. I need to discuss it with you, okay? There has been a problem in my life. I was ghosted by a man with erectile dysfunction. Okay, guys, just let that one sink in for a second, okay? Mr. Can't get it up. Rejected me. Miss loves to fuck, Miss loves to suck, Miss I will let you do anal, but put a finger in my butt. Apparently, I had nothing to offer. So this guy and I, we are dating almost 2 months. We're going to dinners, doing activities, holding hands, like we were out in public together. So one night, it was, you know, the night, and I was so excited. I was like, I'm gonna ride his dick, I'm gonna suck his balls, I cannot wait! But it was our first time. I had to take it slow. You know, be like coy but like sexy about it. So I did this thing. I just like leaned into him and I just ran my fingers along his body and I whispered in his ear and I said, "You trying to fuck or no?" I taught myself dirty talk, so thank you. Yes. And now he said yes, but then his dick said no. I don't like it in there. And I was like, all right, I will not argue with your temper tantrum. But I had to ask him, I was like, hey, buddy, are you all right? Are you nervous at all? You know, because I enjoy making men nervous, but not that nervous. And he said, no, I'm fine, I'm not nervous. And I said, okay, well, has this ever happened before? And he said no. But then his dick said, oh, fuck yeah, it has. We do this a lot. It's our thing. And I was like, wow, this is so good to know right now. So, we cuddled the whole night. Yeah, it was extremely satisfying. But a couple days later, I texted him. Because, like, first of all, I genuinely enjoyed being with him. I was starting to care about him. And second of all, they make pills for that. You go him and I said, "Hey there, limp dick." I wanted to do like pet names for each other. I said, "How's your day going?" And that was 3 weeks ago, and he has yet to respond to me. And guys, I'm honestly baffled by this. I was like, what gave him, the audacity to do that to me? So I saw my best girlfriends, I asked some guy friends, I was like, what was he thinking? And everyone said the same thing. They said, well, Hedi, he was probably really embarrassed and didn't want to talk about it with you. And I said, oh, is that right? He was embarrassed. He didn't want to talk about it with me. Okay, I will talk about it with everyone. So, you guys can see me after the show, and I'll be more than happy to give you his full name, his home address, and all his social media handles. That's right, do not piss off a comedian. You're fucked. Okay.